Sejam todos bem-vindos a mais um episódio do Vinil Podcast. Este podcast, desta vez, teremos um episódio super especial. Um episódio que teremos aqui, ladies and gentlemen aqui, ladies and gentlemen lá. E mais um podcast que vamos fazer numa língua diferente de português. E senhoras e senhores, temos aqui, não menos, não mais, mas Geobek, representante Geobek Standard. Please welcome Geobek.
Thank you very much.
That was a nice to see you here. And I was like, I will see this guy in my podcast, like not now, but in the future. But the future is now. So thank you for coming. Let's get it. For those who don't know Geobek, we just saw videos, we just saw your work. Who is Geobek?
Geobek is George Beke.
Okay.
Half of George makes the Geo, and half of Beke makes the Beck. So it's my name and my surname. So that is Geobek. Yeah. So I'm a creative strategist. I'm a supporter of the industry, of the culture. I love, to give talent the opportunity to shine. And, I'm a record label exec, and I'm an artist manager. So, yeah, I wear so many caps.
All right. How did you get on the industry? Like, when did you start to work with artists and others?
It was back in Nigeria when I got it was actually from church, okay?
Okay.
I was a floor manager for a gospel concert. So I was in charge of the gospel artist that was going to go on the stage. So I was making sure that, everything was, in order, and making sure that at the time they coming on stage, making sure everything, like just to make sure the entire show was smooth, And that was the first time I was given that responsibility, and I made it through clean and passionate, and everything was great.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was, someone in the choir that works at the radio station and say, yo, you do such an amazing job with this thing. Don't you want to come, there's a new radio station and they need, young, vibrant people like you to come in the station. I said, no, I don't want to get a job. I want to be free.
Okay.
Like, just give it a shot. You have time to do your thing, and it's not going to take all your time. So I went there. And I was the only one that was taken.
All right.
That was close to like 20 people. Well, the reason why they took me was because I have a background in IT.
Okay.
So the radio was a digital radio that requires an IT experienced person, not just a normal radio person.
Okay.
So on the operational side, so I became the music scheduler, the compiler, I listen to music, I select what music should be on the show. So in the process of listening to a bunch of music, I started feeding myself with good music.
All right.
So, I was now the quality control manager of music for the station. So I started setting standard with the music as, okay, this quality, okay, this one and this one. So I was able to listen to everything, every single kind of music. So that expanded my mind towards a broad approach to music.
All right.
So that's my foundation in terms of, getting into the industry, understanding the music, and, then artists were coming to the station. Hey, why is my music not playing? You're not doing this. I said, yo, go and mix and master your song.
Oh.
Go and do this. Go and do that. So I was giving advice. It's like, why don't you manage me? If you do all these things, come to the studio so that we can get it right before we bring you to the station.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where artists were now inviting me. I was now getting close to artists, giving them direction. Do it like this, do it like this, do it like this. So I started also supporting them on the radio. And then, for that big artists started coming, and because I know my story. So when I have a conversation, they say, oh, this guy, he knows what's up. So they respect me. So I was able to get into different rooms that, about the music,
Yeah.
the industry, and also I research. So I see what is happening in the US, I see what is happening in the UK, because I'm listening to the song and I'm researching to give the radio presenter information. So when the song is playing, I'll take some things about the artist and load it up. And then when the presenter is listening, is playing the song, like, oh, this artist, do you know this artist just got the Grammy nomination now, this, that. So those kind of stuff. So I started like researching and knowing about different markets.
Yeah.
You know, so that was my foundation. And then I decided to go to school for it.
Oh, okay.
I came to South Africa
You went to South Africa to start.
to study,
All right.
make it more professional
All right.
in that field, because the radio job was mostly my IT background and my music passion
All right.
that gave me the radio stuff. So with that experience, I had to like, okay, music is good, but the video was not.
Okay.
So I also wanted to change in the video quality.
Yeah.
So I came to South Africa and I studied audiovisual communications, which is TV,
Audio. Okay.
audio production, everything about, picture, film, audio,
Okay.
like quality, like what's class standard.
Yeah. So what was the first artist that you managed?
His name is Colinzo
Okay.
and Raw Hills. So those are two artists at a time.
All
I
right.
just get two, like, God, there's too many. I said, okay, cool, let me use the wrong with two,
Okay.
So we did amazing stuff.
Uh-huh.
The problem was that we were ahead of time. So we were giving people quality that they could not.
Okay. Okay.
People were buying this bootleg CDs, the CDs that they just,
Yeah.
we were printing the original CD.
Oh.
So people they're like, yeah, this is too packaged. We want one from the streets,
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we're ahead of time. Our music videos were shot in South Africa, top quality. And, so, those were the people I worked with. But when I came to South Africa, I had to focus on developing myself.
All right.
And then, they carried on.
So now are you still going to church?
Sure.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm I'm an evangelist.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Evangelist.
yeah. So what inspired you to create the Geobek records? Now it's Geobek standard, right?
It's still, there's Geobek records.
And it's done.
There's Geobek standard. Geobek standard is me setting standard
Okay.
in the industry. It's my personal vision of, I want to make this up to the standard.
Yeah.
Because without standard, we're just doing business as usual. So standard is a discipline.
Yeah.
It reminds you that you have to, don't settle for less. So that's what the Geobek standard is. I know some people see like I'm using it to show off. I'm not using it to show off. It's just a discipline to say, this is the standard, and this is the standard that I, Geobek, is setting on this. So Geobek Records is the record label, and it's still functioning.
Okay. So what inspired you to create Geobek Records? It's that background that you gave us here.
So Geobek Records was created because of Lay Lizzy and Otto.
Sorry.
I was I had Geobek Entertainment, and I was consulting for Universal Music. So at the time, I tried to see if Universal can sign Lay Lizzy.
Okay.
But they couldn't, Sony couldn't. So I said, okay, cool. Since we've come this far, and he's been waiting and waiting and waiting. I said, okay, cool. Since I'm involved now, I'm going to just, make a decision and take this thing up as my project. So I actually started Geobek Records because of Lay Lizzy.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So an El
Poto.
All right.
So that's the foundation of how Geobek Records came, because we had a song to release, but now there's no label. Since we don't have the major label, we don't have independent, we don't have nothing, we're just going to put it out as Lay Lizzy, and then, So since I was, bringing the resources as the label, So I thought, okay, cool. Let's just give it a record label that people can be able to. So, okay, this guy's from this label. And if they want to reach out to do business, they know where to reach out. And, so that's how the Geobek record started.
Oh, all right. And do you have any criteria to choose an artist to work with?
Yeah, the artist need to be multifaceted. Like it needs to, you cannot rap alone. You need to rap and sing. You need to have different music background and experience. You need to have knowledge about the industry. You need to be well informed because I don't want to babysit you. Right? I don't understand. I don't understand, teaching you everything because the thing is that there's so many people who already have all those qualities and they need help. So why do I need to go start with someone that doesn't, that is only limited in one thing when I could just help the person who has put in work on themselves and know so much. And all I just have to do is to add my own value and they can blow.
Oh, no.
So that's my criteria of choosing. I'm not interested in teaching someone how to sing or how to rap, Not just do your best and bring that to the table. And then I can bring my own thing to the table and we can move. There's no time, right?
Yeah.
You can't waste time. Can't. Every single moment, it's a lot. Like, it's best for you to put it into something that you can see results.
Yeah. So, and now when we talk about Geobek records, we have Yaba Buluku Boys only, or we have a lot of another artists?
Geobek records, the El Puto is still on that Geobek records. It's just Lane Lizzy that is normal on Geobek records. So the rest of the people I'm working with, they are all on the Geobek records.
All right. So how did you find Yaba Buluku Boy? How did you meet them?
I met Tarico when I came to Mozambique with Davido the time he came for the show.
Yeah.
And I was working with Chelsea Baronet. So Tarico was one producing her song.
Yeah.
So that's how I met Tarico. And he shared some beats to me so I can be able to, try get him Nigerian artists on it. But that time wasn't the right time. I tell people don't give up. Just do what you do and do best. If I'm not able to help you today, doesn't mean that I cannot help you. The time just needs to come. Yeah, the time comes and I just let you know that this is it.
Yeah.
But if you're not relevant, you're not doing, you give up, and then I come and say, yo, this is the time, and then you're not there, you miss out. So at that time I was working and Tarico was sending beats. So it didn't happen then. But when the Amapiano came and then, there is, audience enjoying the sound and all of that. I like to invest in something that has a movement. I don't like something that is isolated. I don't like something that you have to push and beg people, hey, listen to this, listen to that. I like something that will catch their interest, So when the Yaba Buluku song was, growing and me and Tarico and Nelson met and they came to South Africa, obviously, to come and, promote and do a remix and do so many things, just trying to grow,
Yeah.
And then they had a meeting with me, and the meeting was to have me sort of represent them for management, so I can get them shows and basically management. So I said, okay, but the song is big, but the people don't really know you, so I can't really do any business with that. I will have to always convince people like, yo, these are the guys of the song, but it's a lot.
Yeah.
So I said, okay, cool. If I have to work with you guys, I'll need to push this song to a bigger level whereby it can, it can give you recognition. So go sign you with a big artist. So that's where the Burna Boy situation came on. And after the Yaba Buluku remix became a success, I thought about them performing the song, it wouldn't make sense for Tarico alone to perform it because he's a DJ. It wouldn't make sense for Tarico and Nelson alone because the song has another voice, which is Preck.
Mm-hmm.
So it became the three of them. So now the song is big. The title of the song is big. Everybody knows Yaba Buluku. So I said, okay, cool. Let's all come together as brothers and join forces and create this Yaba Buluku Boys. And so we can be performing under the name Yaba Buluku Boys. So that was a foundation.
Yeah.
And that was what came up and created the name and the movement.
Yeah.
So from there, we started doing stuff as Yaba Buluku Boys. And so that's how I met them, and that's how I established them, and that's how we are building towards, a greater future.
All right. So what was the process of the creation of the remix of Burna Boy? That was like something big for them. The first remix that they made was of with Lisa JMC in Mozambique, and I think that was like very exciting experience. So can you tell us, like, for them, how was it to create a remix? And I saw in that time there was creating the remix of Shoma Joes and Tarico. I mean, not Tarico, just Maporisa, and that was they did the launch. So did you decide to not launch Shoma Joes and Maporisa, then launch Burna Boy?
I don't think they did a remix with Maporisa. They had the meeting or hanged out with Maporisa. At that time, they were hanging out with a lot of people in South Africa because the song was big. So everybody was opening their doors for them.
Mm-hmm.
So they were meeting people. They even met Oskido. They met, so many people, So, but the remix that they did was with Shoma Josie and Zeke.
Yeah. Okay.
So, so when I came with the offer of, if I have to work with you guys, this is a level I want to work with you guys, because this is where the business is.
The standard.
This is a standard, and this brings a lot of value to the table. It's going to push your career. It's going to actually launch your career. So just doing a remix of the same song the remix I didn't really like spend time on the remix to say, oh, I don't like it. No, let me do it, but I don't know. I came, they already had a remix.
Yeah.
They already shot the video.
Oh.
I came and we had to make a decision. Do you want this or you want this? But the condition is, if you want this, you cannot put out this.
Yeah.
So,
not both.
You cannot. You cannot have a remix upon a remix.
Yeah.
No, you just choose the one that you feel like make business sense for you and helps, to build your career.
Yeah.
And that's it. So that's how we made a decision and said, okay, cool, let's go with the Burna Boy one.
And they say that's in just 1 week. You did a video and the remix. That was like very fast.
Yeah, that's how we move.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. When you're ready, move like that. If you're not ready, then you'll be one leg here, one leg there, the next the train will pass.
Yeah.
So we got this done immediately, like straight up music video, straight up. After music video, the song is launching.
Yeah.
Out. Everything moving.
That was super crazy.
Take over.
Yeah.
So the song became bigger than them. Swallowed them, because when Burna jump on something, it's a wrap.
Yeah,
it's game over. we had to catch up.
Yeah,
to start, going out and trying to claim our name.
Mm-hmm.
Because even most people thought it was South African song.
Yeah,
and when they booked them, they actually put South African flag. They have to fight so many times to give them their credit as Mozambicans.
Yeah.
And when the DJs are hyping, the hype men are hyping. They say, "Oh, all the way from South Africa." I'll just go to you guys, please. It's from Mozambique.
Yeah.
Where is Mozambique? I said, "Don't worry, just to Mozambique." Oh, from Mozambique.
Yeah.
Oh, from Mozambique. Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
You know, so many people. Even the time P Square met them, P Square was telling people all the way from South Africa, you know. I said, "No, bro, Mozambique." Mozambique? Show me you guys are from Mozambique. So I don't know, maybe they don't expect that people will come from Mozambique and be that, you know, successful in the music. And so they give the credit to South Africa, but that's what I've been fighting for your country. Not just making a hit song, but also claiming the song for your country. So
I got you. So I noticed that you have been working with a lot of Mozambicans. So do you have any challenges or opportunities with working with those people, Mozambican people?
Mozambicans creatives are a bit, you know, they take their time, you know, because they are not used to this fast, you know, way of doing things. So, you know, someone will say, "Oh, they are lazy." I won't say they are lazy, you know, I'll just say that they take their time. They're not used to it.
Okay.
Because, for example, when I was working with Tarico, it was slow. He was so slow. So with time, when he began to see how fast, you know, people need you to respond to email now.
Yeah.
They need you to send this file now. They need you to do this now. Like, you know, I like, "Yo, bro, what's up? You're going to miss this thing, man. Send this thing now. What are you doing? You're just chilling or what? Like, send this thing in your computer. Send it now."
Yeah,
now. Because opportunity have gone because of things were not sent. So, you know, you learn from your lesson and then you say, "Okay, cool. For me to catch this opportunity, I need to be proactive. I need to, you know, make sure that I do what I have to do."
Yeah.
And then that's how they form the work ethic, you know, of doing things now, not waiting, relax, chilling. And at a certain point, I asked them, like, "Yo, don't you guys want to make money? Why you relax like you've made money?" Like,
and now it's
like you have someone more, like, you know, you don't need to hustle. You're just like, why?
Yeah.
Like, so this is part of the reason why I started coming to Mozambique. Understand the people. Because if you don't understand the people, you become too hard on them, and, you know, you expect so much. And, you know, so now that I understand them, I'm able to know how to work with them. You know, it was a holiday the other day. Everybody was at home, even the restaurants, even shops. Like, everything was shut down. And me, I became so lazy to work because I work with people in different parts of the world. I need to send email to this one, to that, to that, to that. Then I was so reluctant to send email. Then I asked him, I said, "Yo, do you know that other people are not on holiday? Yeah, what you gotta do?"
Yeah.
You know, so I was able to feel that, to understand that, okay, the environment has its own energy, you know, but I have to sort of set a standard to say we need to have a better work ethic. Yeah.
No, right, I got you. So do you have some point of view about our scene, Mozambican scene of industry of music?
Oh, the Mozambican scene. I'm still getting used to it.
Okay.
So I'm digesting. I'm going to your shows. I'm going to your events. I'm going to, you know, studios. I'm sort of, you know, trying to understand it. Then, you know, when you understand something, that's when you can master it. Then that's when you can give advice or point of view. Because if I give a point of view now, it might just be based on one tiny part that I just experienced.
Okay.
But I want to have a bigger, broader experience. So I don't talk the industry down. You know, I respect the culture, I respect the industry. So I need to spend more time and, you know, understand and then see the gap that we can feel that is not happening.
All right. Okay. Are you still working with Universal Music?
No. So when I started Geobek Records, I had to make a decision.
Okay.
So I can't, I have to make a decision to whether I run this label or be here.
All right.
So when I did that, I moved. I focus on building Geobek records.
All right. So do you have any favorite artists or producers here in Mozambique? Apart from Tarico, we know that you're working with Tarico and Nelson and Preck. Other artists, do you have some favorite artist or producer?
Favorite? Not very much of a favorite person. I have a broad mind of having so many, people and options. I don't, because making favorite just moves my attention to that person.
Okay.
Then other people struggle. You see, the reason why I'm able to manage 3 artists at once or 5 artists at once is because I have love for every one of them. And if I start putting favoritism, it messes up that, structure.
Yeah.
So I don't have a favorite. I recognize people's work and I appreciate their work. And if you're a good producer, I hear your music, I'll tell you that your music is good.
All right. And how do you stay updated on music industry? Like, you said here when we started talking, you say that you investigate a lot. So do you have any regular time to do that, or how do you, or someone other person do that for you, or what?
There are websites that does reviews of music industry, what is happening right now, where the industry is going.
Okay.
And also social media shows the updates of the artists that are representing the culture and the industry, seeing what they're doing and seeing each stage of their career. So you're able to understand that, okay, cool, these guys are at the stage of giving us hit songs back to back. Now he's at the stage of touring. Now he's at the stage of creating an album. Now he's at the stage of, so you're able to understand all those things. I follow platforms too that gives update of music industry, entertainment industry. So I tend to get information from there.
All right. That's good. And how do you deal with expectation and pressure with the market, or do you just don't, now you're calm and you just move things?
The pressure comes almost every day.
Yeah.
It's not a small position to be. It's a lot of stress. Taking responsibility for people's career. Yeah. It's a lot. It's like you as a father taking responsibility for your child to make sure that your child has all the basic needs and school and everything. And it's a lot, like doing that for grown people, making sure that they become successful. Yeah. So the pressure comes every day. Like when I wake up, I have to think of, where am I? What am I doing? Where are my artists? What's the next move? Yeah. Like I have to be that guy that needs to think of how can they, what's the next? I'm the one that's stressing. Yeah. So that's automatically just put me in a position of, checking my emails, following up on conversations about opportunities for the artists, creating new ideas and opportunities, investing money to make sure that things happen. So the pressure is always there, but I want to make sure that I establish a few artists to the point that the pressure will be reduced so that they're just busy doing stuff and the business is running on its own. That's when I can call it a successful business. But if I still have to wake up and stress and think of what to do for this business, I'm still building. So in the building stage, so once I get that rolling where people just come requesting, we want your artist for this, we want them for that, I just hire someone, say, please handle all these things. I'll just give advice on what we need to do. And then I can just sleep peacefully and to wake up anytime I like, knowing that, the world is not stopping because of me.
All right. So over pressure, do you have something out of the music that you do to relax or to forget that pressure a lot?
So I'm a spiritual person, so when I get so much pressure, I just, meditate, I meditate, I sing my gospel music and, worship, praise, and that just relieves me, So I take my body into God and it just relieves me.
All right.
So some people would think that maybe my stress is released by, I don't know, so yeah, because there's some stress that really like it can get to your psychological side. It can get to your mental health,
Yeah.
So I don't really have anyone that I can go and be telling my problems or that can be counseling me. So I take my counsel from the Holy Spirit. So I meditate and I just, he said you never give me something that I cannot handle. So I say, God, you brought this. You can't say this opportunity and it's stress killing me. Please give me a solution. How do I navigate through this? And things begin to happen. My perspective begin to change. It doesn't really make it like a miracle happens. No, my perspective, the way I think about that problem changes. And I'm like, oh, really? I could actually do this. I could do it. Oh, okay. So it opens my eye to be able to see, things that possibly I wasn't seeing, and those things were stressing me.
All right, that's cool. On Yaba Buluku Boys, do you have any favorite music or Yaba Buluku still the favorite?
As I say, I don't have favorite.
Don't you have?
No, I just use a song to keep promoting them because the song is all over the world.
Okay.
So anywhere, like I'll bet my money anywhere, even in China. Someone sent me a video that song was playing over and over in China, in Mozambique,
Yeah.
Japan, in Tokyo, in different places, in the US, everywhere. So it's, some people want to say, oh, give us the next hit. Stop promoting this one is old song. It's not even easy to have that old song. It's not easy. It's not easy to have a global song.
Yeah.
It's not easy. So if you have it, some people have lived their entire life out of one song. So people here, there's too many options. They don't have time to enjoy something. Once they finish enjoying it for 1 minute, they want the next one.
Yeah.
So Yaba Buluku is a classic smash, and it's for life.
Yeah.
It's a legendary move, and it has come to stay. So we're just creating more music for different markets and different audience, collaborating with top artists across the world, and that's where we're moving. So each song has its own thing. So I don't really have a favorite because I would be focusing, giving this one a favorite and then the other one. You don't even know which one is going to blow up. Yeah. So I just make sure that I create good music and, give it a platform for people to enjoy the music.
All right. So in this year, I know that they are working on the album. Will we have it this year or?
Yeah, this is part of the reason why I came to Mozambique.
Okay.
As I said, Mozambicans take time to do things. So I've been waiting, we've been waiting like since February. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So waiting. I was like, no, man, let me just come invest time here and try and make sure that this.
Give some pressure to them.
Yeah, so I'm in the studio. Even the last time, I think the day before yesterday, I was in the studio. I was sleeping in the studio. I didn't care. As far as I was there, they were working.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do that again today, and tomorrow we'll finish everything.
Okay.
So once we finish it, because I can't keep giving dates when I don't have the final song. We've been saying, oh, next month, oh, next day. No. Where is the song?
Yeah.
So is it finished, mixed and mastered, ready to go? Where's the artwork? Where's the, So day before yesterday too, we did a photo shoot.
Okay.
We did, we went to studio, did some recording, did this, did that. So before I leave, I can say I've got the album and I've got the materials to push the album. And then we can go to South Africa, we can start moving, performing, touring, go to the US, do that, go to UK, go to Nigeria, Ghana, go to Tanzania, do all of that. So, but I just want to make sure the album is ready so that we can have variety of music for different market and different audience, and they can just keep enjoying the wild energy of Yaba Buluku Boys.
I got you. So do you have any advice to give the young artists, young Mozambican artists?
My advice would be for them to, to keep working, keep working and also walk in the direction that has a future. Don't do something that doesn't have a bigger picture.
So how to find that direction that they have a future?
So now you have to look at what inspires you. Have you heard this saying that, I want to be like this guy when I grow up?
Yeah.
So who is that guy? They need to have that guy. You cannot just be doing your thing and then you need to have a mentor or somebody that is like, that inspires you, that motivates you, that
references.
Exactly. Yeah. Most people want to be like me when they grow up.
Yeah.
So I'm a role model, So people say, oh, I love this guy.
Yeah.
I like the way he does this and that. So people are following my footsteps and they want to be like me, So me, I want to be like someone else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So they need to have that. If you don't have that, this life is all about people that have set standard. So those people that have set standard are the role models that people look up to. So if they did not set a standard, you would not really care. People won't care about them. So that's my advice. They should aspire towards becoming something. And that will drive them.
Yeah.
Because if you say you want to be the artist that will be on the stage, performing on the stadium and all of that, you know that you have to start doing the things that artists like that do. You have to start creating songs like that. You have to start moving like that. You have to start investing in yourself, and so every single time you have something that you want to say, I want to be at this level, you also have to invest, either mentally, physically, financially, creatively in it. So there's no advice I'm going to give now that's going to be able to just say, oh, it's easy. You got to work, you got to aspire to something great, and your greatness will push you to the top.
All right. There's no shortcut, right?
No shortcut at all.
All right. So I heard the people talking highly about you. Like I heard Liz on about the podcast, and I heard we had Tarico here, and they put you in instead of high regard. Like they talk very good about you. Like they say things like good things about you, and you say some of them here. So my question is, how do you think that they look at you like this? Did you, because is this because of a standard that you create on their minds?
No, it's my personality.
Okay.
So our relationship is professional and it's also personal.
Yeah.
So on the professional side, they've seen me do professional stuff. On the personal side, I'm a big brother to them. So I don't treat them the way they treat me. I treat them better to show them that this is how you treat someone.
How is it?
Let's say I'm your friend and you're a very stingy guy, right?
Yeah.
You always want to collect. And I'm not going to be stingy to you.
No,
I'll give you. I'll show you what it is to give. And then I'll tell you, how do you like it? It's nice.
Isn't it a trend?
Yeah, like you like it, right?
Yeah.
So reciprocate.
Okay.
And then by the time you begin to understand that actually someone, because maybe your perspective is you're always collecting.
Yeah.
And, now someone is actually like giving you and not asking you to give. It's not say, no, you must do this for me, you must do that for me. Then you just like, this guy is actually, a different perspective from all the people that I've known.
Yeah.
And then by the time you start giving, it becomes easy. You're like, oh, I could actually give. I could do this, So that's what I'm saying, that I just use that as an example to say, working with people, I also like, I'm very in touch, I'm not just doing it for business. I'm also trying to lay down a legacy to say, this is how, you do it, and you can hurt me, you can do whatever you do, I'll forgive you because I'm bigger. I'm bigger. Like, that's the thing about me. I have a big heart, so I'll show you that, okay, you did that, it's fine, all right, cool, but I still got this for you. So you will now change your perspective about the way you work with me to say, no, I need to bring everything to the table. This guy loves me.
Yeah.
This guy is here for me. This guy wants my progress. He wants the best for me. I might be thinking, oh, he did this, he did that, those little things, but this guy is for keeps. Don't mess up with him. Make sure you keep this kind of person in your life. Yeah.
And you don't even talk. You just act.
I just act. I talk to be able to give the orientation.
Okay.
To make you understand what I'm doing. Because some people might just feel like, it's my responsibility to act. It's this is his job. He's supposed to do this. Then I just make it clear as well. No, this is not my job. This is me going an extra mile to make sure that you're all right.
Yeah.
So I'm doing this to just let you know how much I care. I care about your mental health. I care about your finances. I care about your physical being.
Yeah.
If you're adding weight, drinking too much beer, I'll tell you straight up, your stomach is so big. What's going on? Like, are you all right? If I see you looking grumpy, like, have you eaten?
Yeah.
We eat, man. And when we go eat, there's no limit. Anything you want, anything.
Are you talking about being your Geobek records, like, for artists?
I'm saying, like, when I go out with my artists to eat, there's no limit. Anything you want. It's an open, like, eat anything. And I'm not going to tell you to bring a dime. I'll pay for it. So the food also helps to unite us as family, to say, we're eating together. We are happy eating without anyone thinking, the bill, will I be able to pay it? No. Let's eat, let's feast, and let food just, let food bring the harmony to us, Yeah. So that's personality. That's me doing that as a big brother, you know what I mean? So, other people like, oh, no, I just want this thing because that's what I can afford. No, I don't want to go out because I don't have money.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, come out. Let's go. Let's eat. Let's bring the best food. Bring the best. Let's eat. And let's have a good time.
Yeah.
So, we do that with food. We do that with, different things,
Okay.
So there's love in the family,
Yeah.
So it's a familiar.
Okay. It's familiar. Do you speak Portuguese? Like,
I'm trying, man.
That's
Fala português.
George. Yeah. Where did you get your inspiration? Like, you do a lot of things. Like, you anyway. How did it possible?
I'm a problem solver.
Okay.
So that's the root of it. I will not come here and start telling you one fancy thing. It just, when I see a problem, I think of solution. So in the process of thinking of solution, I'm learning how to do so many things. So when I focus, I said, I want to learn how to produce because there's something I need to do. Trust me. If I focus on that, I'll be the best producer.
Yeah.
If I focus on, say, I want to be able to have a podcast like this set up, I will check out who are the best podcast content creators. I'll check what they're doing. I'll put everything together and I'll make it like that. You know what I mean? So I'm a perfectionist and I'm a problem solver. So anything that comes as a challenge, I'm up for it. I might just be in the music industry. The next thing you take me into the engineering side, I'll also challenge it.
Yeah.
That's it. So whatever brings solution, I'm a solution person. I like to sort of make my world a better place and also people around me to have a better perspective of life.
All right. So here in Mozambique, for example, we speak Portuguese. We don't speak English like our neighbors. And you invest in a country that speaks a language that you don't. How and why?
I didn't even notice that. Yeah, wow, I didn't even notice that. So I was just doing my thing.
Yeah.
I was just creating solution. That's it.
Yeah.
I wasn't saying, they don't speak a language. Anyways, people told me that it's going to hinder the progress of what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they discouraged me a lot to say, why don't you invest in Nigerian artists?
Yeah.
So that you can just make your money sharp, you know, and, you know, grow and all of that.
Mm.
But as I said, once I'm committed in something, I'm committed. So when I got committed with Lelizi, I sacrificed a lot of things.
Yeah.
Even my own career. I was meant to go to the US to go do my master's in the film industry. So I sacrificed that to make sure that this thing that I'm building does not die. It just started now. And Lelizi was representing a whole country. The young people were looking up to him. So they don't have that every day. This was a time.
Yeah.
So how do you leave that and just go to the US, disappear? And when I go to the US, trust me, you know, I'm so good that the US will just want to keep me because I'll be bringing solutions on a lot of things. I'm smart.
Yeah.
I'm able to understand a system and, you know, master it and be able to like make something good out of it. So I'm a very resourceful person. So as a solution person, I have a lot of resource to be able to bring solution to things. So when I go to the US, trust me, I might not even have time about that. So like, Lelizi, what is that? What, man, let him just push himself there, you know?
Yeah.
I had to stay back and make sure that we had something, you know? That was it.
All right. Do you direct your videos of Geobek channel?
Yeah, as someone who, you know, studied that, I was able to come up with concepts.
Okay.
But what I did was not do everything myself. I can be the one directing. I can be the one, you know, in the edit, telling the editor how to put it together. I can be the one producing the entire stuff, but I put people.
All right.
And I trust them and I just guide them and I give them their credit, you know, and that's how we've been working. But when someone is becoming unreasonable to want to say, oh, it's me, I'm like, yeah, okay, it's you, no. I'm like, okay, no, don't stress, relax.
Yeah.
So the next one, I don't work with you anymore.
All right.
So I work with people who have a team mindset. Like we're together, we're doing this for the better good of this.
Yeah.
Not people who want to drag all the credit to themselves. So yeah, I'm creatively involved in all the music videos that my artists have today.
All right. And your team, Yaba Buluku Boys, now but they always sing in Shangaan, it's our language. That this interfere in something or that's a south, that's good.
Language in music is not a barrier.
Okay.
It's not a barrier. As far as you're able to give people the music that they can feel. Okay. If you have good melody on a good beat, and I can actually enjoy it without understanding what you're saying, but my emotions can feel the music, then I'm good.
All right.
Then it's now a responsibility for me to try and know what you're saying. But first of all, the music is already speaking to me. So I don't see language as a barrier. Yaba Buluku is not in English, but it's the energy that made Yaba Buluku what it is.
Yeah.
So if you can bring that energy, whatever language you're singing, the people will receive it.
All right, I got you.
Yeah.
And I've been seeing their videos when they travel abroad. You've been treating me as an artist, as a real artist. Do you think what I think that here in Mozambique doesn't have like they're abroad. What do you think that does this happen?
That's also the standard that I've set to give them the artist treatment so that they can begin to see themselves as artists. Just like I said, like, I'm not going to give you something less.
Okay.
I want to show you that this is the level where we should be. I'm not going to say, okay, you're not making money yet from this thing. I'm going to shoot a video that's, low budget video because you're not making money,
Mm-hmm.
But I move away from that to say, this is the kind of video you're making money. When you're making money, this is the kind of video. So that you already see yourself like this. Now, when I say let's work to make the money, you understand. Because I'm telling you, I've put in money. Because when people see a video that looks good, that sees the quality and everything, is money was spent here. When you send that video to someone to book the artist, they understand that they have invested in themselves, and it's good to do business with them. But if you send in some crappy, low budget, a video, and they feel like, okay, you have not invested, so why do you want me to pay this much? So it's all about the looks, the image of the brand. You dress like money, you attract money.
Yeah.
You can't dress like trash and expecting money to be raining on you. So I'm giving them that artist package so that people can see them to say, these guys are real artists.
Yeah.
I didn't wait for them to grow to that point before they start getting that. From the moment, this very first day they stepped into Nigeria, there was a Jeep at the airport. Not just a Jeep, there was protocol clearing them from the plane. All the airport clearance and everything. They did not struggle like most people would do when they come to Lagos. There's a Jeep, fully air-conditioned, picking them up as artists, taking them straight to the apartment or to the hotel, and everything, food, everything. There's someone on standby to take them anywhere they want to go. So already from the get-go, I said, this is how it is, And then when they're going to hang out with other artists, I make sure that they look good. Like, get them a dress, a wardrobe, a stylist, to dress them. When they're going for shows, they are dressed, even up to their phones, upgrade their phones to iPhones so that they don't go there with some funny looking phones and people looking at them like, why is this guy holding this phone? Why is he looking like this?
Yeah.
The whole image have to come together. The package needs to look like a show brand. Like, this guy is okay. You know what I mean? He's all right. He's not hungry. So when I begin to sell them as artists, people can see that, oh yeah, they're artists. Look at them. Look at everything. They
Yeah.
So it's easy to be able to sell someone that sell an artist that actually looks like an artist, that presents itself like an artist, than someone that just like ordinary. People like, oh, what are we paying for? So that is how they get that treat. In Nigeria, there's superstars, So, and I want to make sure that happens in every African country, so that they're treated like that. And this is the reason why I want to make sure that there's good music to back it up. When you hear the music, when you see the videos, you see their movement, you're like, wow, these guys are really superstars.
Yeah.
So that's what we're working towards. And it's only going to get better. Imagine if I did that from the first day.
Yeah.
Imagine what I can do when we start moving international. We're just going to be like on the next level, and people will really be proud to say, wow, these guys are doing it. Because that is what actually like inspires most people. Most people want to be like Yaba Buluku Boys because of the way they are moving.
Yeah.
So you need to keep up inspiring people by growing. If you don't grow, people stop following you because you don't add anything to their life. But when they see you growing and you're doing all of that, like, this guy, let me see what his next move is. So that's how you get people following you.
So abroad, how did they make money?
They make money from performing as well.
They're just performing.
Yeah, from performing, they make money.
All right.
Yeah.
Is that a unique form to make money?
It's not unique.
Okay.
It's a money-making platform.
Okay.
Performing on stage as an artist that has a certain level of music, popularity.
Yeah.
You get paid for that.
So here we just have I think that we just have a unique form to make money, unique platform. It's just called perform and make your money. We don't have royalties. We don't have all this stuff.
So they are making money from live performance. They are making money from royalties.
Oh, okay.
They are making money from their music publishing.
Yeah, okay.
They are making money from from production.
Yeah. From
collaborations, from endorsement, or from brand association.
Yeah.
So yeah, they are open to explore a lot of avenues of making money.
All right. So and Geobek Records is Geobek Records open for new artists?
As I said, I just want to establish this artist to be running. I don't want to overwhelm myself because of the resources. We are open for new artists. We have artists that we have on the pipeline that we're working with, but to launch them the way we would like for them to become that superstar, we need to be able to make sure the one we've already started are there. You know, so yeah, we managing it. It's coming together.
All right. From Mozambique or anywhere?
Yeah, from Mozambique.
Oh, that's good. It seems that Geobek Records is from here. I feel like you see it's from here.
Yeah, they should just give me a land.
All right.
They should give me a land. Don't should just
give you some land there in Marakwent.
I don't want the land in the village.
Where do you want?
I want the land where I can function in the city.
Yeah, they say
something, you know. Where I can build Geobek Records headquarters, Mozambique.
Oh, all right.
Artists come to do a lot of creative stuff and keep pushing from there.
Yeah,
it will happen.
Yeah, it will happen. You've been doing a lot of job.
Yeah,
very good job.
If they don't give me the land, I'll buy it.
Disguised. All right, and now they have performed at that South Africa, that Burna Boy show, and I see all other artists Daigo will be there, and I see some misunderstood in social media. They say that Daigo will perform, Daigo will not perform, but I know that Yaba Blu Boys will perform there, right?
Yeah, they'll perform.
They'll be there. All right, and George, that was like super amazing having you here, and thank you for coming. That was like, as I say, there when we started to our conversation, it's like I was like thinking that this guy will be here, not now, in the future. But now I know that the future is now, and you know that Mozambican, they are not doing the things in the time that it's supposed to be done. So I think that I learned a lot, like with you here. We have just 1 hour, right? We have 1 hour talking about very good things. I hope that in near future, I'll find you to, just give me more insights and more good things. Do you have any message to talk with your people? I know that there are a lot of people who follow your steps. And do you have any message to talk with them or to tell them?
My message is, everyone should just, have something they're looking up to. Focus on something. There's no time to waste. Don't waste time.
Yeah.
Don't waste time. Don't try and be doing so many things and not doing anything.
Yeah.
Just focus on one thing that works. Capitalize on it. Grow yourself. Invest in yourself. And with time, You see the result of your investment when you invest in yourself. So support the Geobek standard movement, support the artists, because your support to bring them to the light that you're looking up to, and that also inspires you. So the DJs, the media people, we ask for you to support the Mozambican artists that are pushing the boundaries and also like taking the flag, to different part of the world. So support them when they get nominated, vote for them. When they're doing something outside with other artists, share the news. Don't criticize. There's too many criticisms in this country. Like people just, every single time they criticize.
Do you think that we criticize a lot?
Yeah, you spend more time criticizing than praising. Like if you do something good, people don't even care about it. But when you do one scandal, one thing that just has one funny story, then everybody is on it. Oh, this one, that one, I see a lot of them on social media, They want to teach you how to do things, but they don't even know. They don't even know how to do it. They've never done it, but they want to tell you, oh, this is doing it. So you have a lot of people who want to tell you how to do things, but they've never done it for themselves. You have a lot of people who want to criticize for what you're doing, and they don't even know how it works. They just think that looking from outside, oh, do it like this. Why don't you do it like this? No, this person is no. Last night, I was at a Trás TV award event. And someone came to me and telling me like, yo, man, George, just focus on Tarico. He's the one with that's the guy,
Only Tarico.
Yeah, just focus on Tarico. Leave this Yaba Buluku Boys. Everybody have their own strength. Tarico is making money from production. He's making money as a DJ. The boys are making money as performing artists. So why come give me idea of favoritism? Focus on this one, not this one. Why? Even the person who's giving me the idea is an artist and is not anywhere. Your own career is not anywhere, but you walk up to me to come and give me an advice. What the hell? You want to give me an advice? I'm a man. I'm very focused. You can come and tell me, I'll listen to you. I'll give you the attention. When you finish, I will educate you. We need to grow. We don't need to say this one, that one. No, people, let's grow. This country doesn't have a lot of artists. They don't have a lot of artists pushing outside. And the one you want to squash 3 and only carry 1 because maybe you're close to this one. No. Your career is not even anywhere. You should be asking me for advice. Say, bro, how can you help my career? You're busy telling me to squash another person's career for another person.
Gotta kill him. Gotta kill him. And the person's his career is nothing.
Nothing. The career hasn't even crossed the border of Mozambique.
That's great.
Then I was like, do you know where these guys have been to?
Yeah.
On one stage, who they have been in the same room.
Yeah.
Do you know where they've performed as a group?
And Tarico told me that he was with Mozart Keys and all this. Those are my piano artists.
Tarico has access to not just African artists. Right now, he's doing remix with British artists with
I saw Master Easy. That was like super crazy.
The time Tarico goes to the US now, it's game over.
Yeah.
And that is happening now. It's happening before the end of this month. So all this chit-chat nonsense that people are just coming feeding, they should just keep those in support.
Yeah.
Look at what they're doing. It's okay, Geobek, how can I be part of this? What can I do to contribute? Or can I work with you on a project for you to, come with positive, come with result. Don't come with... It's not easy to build. It's not easy. Like imagine if I didn't build this, you guys don't have any international artists of that level.
That's crazy.
So instead of them to support the one, they want to drag it down.
Yeah.
But we move.
Unfortunately, we have a lot of this in social media. Social media give give voice up to all of people, and the people they just stay there and talking nonsense. Thank you, George Beke. Do you know George Beke? That songwriter, that singer, that songwriter from this is Touch. If someone mistaken you, like in the
George Beke,
yeah,
the white guy.
the white guy.
Yeah.
Do you know him?
When I didn't have a strong presence on the internet, he's the guy that always pops up. So when you type George Beke, that's the guy that pops up.
Oh, okay.
Now, but I've taken my place.
Yeah.
When you type George Beke, you see me there. I am there. I am present.
Yeah. That's a George Beke.
Yeah.
I'm not confused.
Yeah. But I'll meet him one day.
Okay. All right. Do you enjoy him, like his music?
No. I've never even. I just see when I search for my name, I see his picture and his name pops up. So one day we're gonna meet.
No,
it's easy. I can meet anyone in this world. I can meet anyone.
Yeah.
I don't have any limitation. I don't have any, like, be it Jay-Z, be it, Dr. Dre, be it.
So how did you build your that kind of mentality?
I see no limit. My mind is
so I can
different.
Like I think you now you not see the limit. So I think that it's just it doesn't come from running like now. For example, I cannot say I can say I see no limits, but it isn't enough.
It's not about saying it.
Yeah,
it's from inside. It's your destiny. It's like, I'm from a royal family. You understand? Yeah. So there's greatness in my blood. So we don't fear. We are, like, my father was one of the the greatest man in my country, and he traveled around the world before people even started traveling. So he was able to, like, do amazing stuff, big stuff, and that's I carry my father's blood, so I don't have any fear of achieving any greatness. I think big, and I believe in it, and I work towards it. And this is what people who work with me benefit. Okay. Because I'm the leader. So I lead them towards greatness. So maybe you might not be bold enough to see yourself on that stage, but I say, no, that's where you should be. Yeah. Because my confidence is what is taking you, and I'm backing you up. I'm not just saying you'll be there. I'm making sure I'm working it to make sure you're there. And I'm like, yo, remember I told you that you're going to be on the stage right now. We're making it happen now. We're rocking on the stage. Yeah. So that's me. So it's the Geobek standard. It's the confidence in my spirit. It's the confidence in the way I carry myself. Like, I can walk into a room and have conversation, and I'm not timid. Okay. I'll tell you how it is. And I'm like, yo, let's do this. The good thing is that I always bring good energy. Yeah. So when someone is confident with good energy, you don't have a reason to really just push him away. Yeah. It's like, yo, man, pull up, come through. I got you. Yeah. So yeah, I don't see the limit. So I also worked on myself. It's not just like, okay, I was born and I don't see the limit. No. I worked on myself to emancipate myself from the thinking of limitation. Yeah. When I was working with Burna Boy too, we talked about the greatest things, and today he has even surpassed the things we even talked about. So if I saw the limit, I'll not even put in that much working with him. I'm like, man, this is too far-fetched. Let's just do what we can do now and leave that one. But when we're both, I'm telling you, no, do you know that you are equal to the tax of owning a mansion here instead of being in a hotel? Look at mansions. Look at how much they are. Do you know we can just pay a deposit and be paying this amount every month, and you can actually move here? So I am exposing him to that, and then him too is telling me, I want to do music, perform at the stadium. Yeah. That's okay, cool. Let me go find someone who can create this music. Now we're making the music. So it's like energy is good, positive energy of greatness. When people believe and they can be able to work towards it, then the universe will just make it happen. It's there. You just need to access it. But you need your frequency needs to be top, you know?
Yeah.
You need to be operating in a higher frequency to be able to access those things, you know?
No.
So I can work with an artist and I create this vision of this for the artist. But if the artist does not see himself in that vision, the moment I sleep, the artist will just fade out because he doesn't know what to do with it.
Yeah.
So that's why I always try to bring them in so that they can own it. It can be their thing. It can be like, this is where I'm supposed to be. You see how Burna Boy owned it. Like he owns it. He calls himself the African giant. When he's saying those words, he's saying it to reaffirm himself. Just like I'm saying Geobek standard. He's saying African giant. He's talking to himself to remind himself. He's not saying it to show off.
Yeah.
He's actually talking to himself that he's a giant, meaning that there are forces that are trying to make him not be that guy. So he's telling himself, I'm a giant. It's a self-reflection. You know, now he's telling that he's an African giant. He's this, he's that, he's this, he's that, he's this, he's that. And that's it. So what you put out in the universe, that's what the universe takes. If you can wake up and tell yourself that you're the best and this, and you can do this, you know, you are blah, 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 blah. And then you begin to see that. Why would you be talking low about yourself? Why would you be feeling sorry about yourself? So the fact that you can talk great things about yourself and things begin to happen, it gives you confidence to talk more.
Yeah.
So that's where my confidence comes from, because I have said a lot of great things and I've seen them come to life. And because of that, I have confidence to talk more. So I don't see no limit, because anything is possible.
Yeah, that's super great. That's a masterclass. I think that we should talk more. Tens que participar mais. Thank you, George. That was like super great. As I said, when we start, and that was our podcast. We have like done 1 hour, and now I didn't see time goes.
Okay.
And that was like super crazy. As for also I mixed Portuguese and English because of our audience. And I tried to we had here we have the guitarist who just speak in Shangana, and I had to go there to speak Shangana, and now I'm trying to go to speak English. Like you can imagine how my English is super broke, but let's go. Este foi o nosso episódio de hoje do nosso vinil podcast. Estivemos aqui com o George Beke, a.k.a. Geobek, o fundador de Geobek, o manager do Yaba Buluku Boys. Ele é praticamente moçambicano e ele esteve aqui conosco a falar sobre a indústria musical numa conversa de 1 hora. Inscrevam no nosso canal, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Inscrevam nos nossos canais e vão ver conteúdo de qualidade quase todas as semanas. Digo quase porque nós lançamos semanalmente. Então inscrevam nos nossos canais e sigam todas as nossas redes. Nossos seguidores, as pessoas que curtem nossos vídeos, têm o hábito de só ver e não apertar o subscribe button. Cliquem o botão de subscrever e sigam-nos em todas as nossas redes sociais. Até o próximo episódio. Este é o Foi.